Hey, it's Professor Dave. Let's talk tenses.
He knows a lot about all kinds of stuff. Professor Dave explains.
It's time to learn how to use a new tense, the Passato Prossimo. But before getting into forms and conjugation, let's talk about the general use of this tense. If we look at the etymology of the word, prossimo suggests an action in the recent past. In fact, this word comes from the Latin proximus, which means very near. The Passato Prossimo is used in both writing and speaking, but especially in speaking. For context, let's quickly compare Passato Prossimo with another past tense, Passato Remoto. One might think that Passato Remoto suggests distant events, but this is not completely true. Italians use Passato Prossimo to describe events that happened even centuries ago, while Passato Remoto will often describe events that happened only a few years ago. So how do we choose between them? First, consequences in the present often guide the choice. Second, Passato Remoto is more frequently used in writing, while Passato Prossimo is preferred in conversation. And third, there are even regional preferences, with the North showing some preference for Passato Prossimo and the South showing some preference for Passato Remoto. This may sound tricky, but let's point out that English uses both of these tenses as well. We might use a simple past tense to describe an action in the past. This would be something like I ate, I went, or I did. But we could also use the present perfect tense, which uses an auxiliary and is quite similar to Passato Prossimo. This would be more like I have walked, I have finished, or I have done. In these examples, after the subject, there is a form of the present tense of the verb to have, and then this is followed by something called the past participle, which clearly shows that the action is finished or completed. So keep these examples in mind as we learn more about Passato Prossimo, because the tenses are essentially the same. As it happens, Passato Remoto is quite irregular in Italian, while Passato Prossimo is easier to conjugate. This is the main reason that Italians prefer Passato Prossimo, so let's move forward and learn how to conjugate verbs in this tense. Thanks for watching, guys. Subscribe to my channel for more tutorials. Support me on Patreon so I can keep making content. And as always, feel free to email me, ProfessorDaveExplains@gmail.com.